Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Things, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx. Here to take care of all signs. We are doing a very special video today. I know y'all have not seen me in this location. It had to be in at least 4 months since I moved up into my guest room, but we're back at this location. Let me lower it a little bit. I wanted to do it at this location so y'all can actually see a little bit of my shuffling and the cards that come out for you. I love working with a desk. I haven't been working with my desk in a while, but I am getting a new desk. I keep saying that, but I did order a new desk, so I'm going to be setting that up very soon. So we are here. I got my notes over here if you see me looking to the side. We're going to talk about the Great Conjunction and what that means for everybody. So the Great Conjunction, Saturn and Jupiter conjunct, okay? I don't know all of the technical terms because, you know, I'm just kind of starting out into astrology, but it's like when two planets are in the same sign at certain degrees. So both Saturn and Jupiter are going to be in Aquarius, all right? And conjunctions happen what is it, about every 20 years or so? I think it's every 20 years. And this one is going to be on December 21st, and it's going to last over a span of 2.5 years for this specific conjunction. All right, so the planet of Saturn, briefly, we're going to go over a little bit of, you know, astrology. So the planet of Saturn is known as the planet of discipline and rules, structure, karma, and things like that. Saturn also rules over time. All right, so when you look at your chart, wherever you have Saturn in your chart is where maybe things might take a little bit longer to manifest for you, or where you might be take that part of life very seriously, okay? Like look at your houses and see where you have Saturn manifesting in your chart, okay? So that's what that rules over. And then Jupiter rules over growth and expansion and good luck and abundance and wisdom and travel and all those good things. So they're both going to be conjunct. So you put those together and you get stuff. All right. So, and then the sign of Aquarius is unique and innovative, and the sign of the humanitarian. So how I think about it, and if I put it into my own words, I think of it as Saturn, if you work hard and you have discipline and structure, combined with Aquarius energy, if you think outside of the box and you're creative and original, Jupiter, you will be prosperous. Okay, so those 4 things, that's how I see it. All right. And then the last thing what you need to know, because Uranus rules over Aquarius, the planet of Uranus is the planet of shock and upheaval and unexpected things and also transformations. So like Aquarius energy can be kind of shocking sometimes with the approach that energy takes to life, and their idea is very original. All right, so allow what is trying to leave. All right, because we're all shifting on a social globe, okay? The Aquarius rules over, you know, social group society, okay? And then the opposite sign is Leo of Aquarius, which rules over like self and ego. So we're going through a shift of consciousness on a global scale. So you're going to see things like changes in society and changes in technology, new practices. I feel like astrology is going to be a lot more mainstream. People are really going to be diving into their spirituality. Tarot probably is going to be becoming more popular, all those things. So look out for that. Just over the next 2.5 years, a lot of changes in society, a lot of shocking ideas or new practices, new types of religious studies and things like that, okay? So that's what's coming up here. So now we're going to get into the reading. All right, so as usual, my style is I like to look at the astrology portion of things, and then I like to pull some tarot. All right. So yeah, I got some abundance oil here. So I'm going to just put a little bit of this on my hands. I think that'll make it a little fun. It smells good too. This is, if you're interested, it's on, I got it from Amazon. It's called Art of the Root. You can use it just every day for an oil, or you can use it like in your candle work and stuff like that. Okay. So here we go, y'all. We're going to go Aries. It's a little strong for me. I might have put too much. Hold on. Aries all the way to Pisces. Check your sun and rising signs. This is where it will probably resonate the most. I had to get some of that off. Okay. So Aries, if you are an Aries sun or an Aries rising, this is where the next 2.5 years are going to really impact you, all right? You got the 11th house. So this conjunction is going to be hitting your 11th house. And the 11th house is the Aquarian house, known as the Aquarian house. It rules over your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, your groups of friends, your social networking. So Aries, if you have an Aries sun or Aries rising, you guys probably want to really work on expanding your image on social media or expanding your friend group, okay? A lot of you could find that you get a very increased amount of activity friendship wise over the next 2.5 years. Your social circle can have some alterations or some changes, some shifts, but a lot of you are going to be meeting your soul tribe, the people that are going to be with you from now until, you know, the day you die. All right, life partners. Think of it as life partners. So I think of life partners not just as romantic, but we have friend life partners as well, people that are in our lives forever, whether it's like off and on, but they come in and out. Okay, that's like also life partner energy there. All right, so thinking about your friendships, thinking about the groups of people that you're hanging around, and over the next 2.5 years, you are going to find that the more you invest in your friendships, the more you invest in your social circle and your social life, it's going to improve, and you're going to find a lot of luck through friends, okay, and groups of people and social media. All right, so let's pull a couple cards here for Aries and see what the energy shows up as. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted to say about that for Aries. Sorry if y'all see some dust flying on this desk. All right, it's a good time, though, to, if you're trying to manifest anything around friends, you should try to do that now or after the 21st. So, Eight of Wands. All right, for Aries, for this conjunction, and Four of Wands. Yeah, exactly. You got the Eight of Wands and the Four of Wands. So a lot of rapid movement. Things are going to be picking up the pace. Communication is coming in. A lot of communication. Four of Wands. Look at these friends right here. Okay. What show is this? Is this Glee? I can't tell. But it looks like it because this deck has like different shows and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, so Four Wands shows that you're going to find some stability with your friend groups and with the people that you consider, you know, close family, whatever. And there's going to be a lot of progress with communication. If you've been feeling lonely, I don't feel like you're going to be very lonely over the next few years. All right. So moving on to Taurus. Taurus, this is going to be good. This next 2 years are going to be really good for earth signs. All right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'll tell you why. So especially for you, Taurus, all right, it's hitting your 10th house, sun and rising. It's hitting your 10th house. 10th house is known as your public reputation, okay? It's your long-term career. And so your public image is going to be going under some changes, but this is a great time for y'all to kind of push yourself out there a little bit more. Really think about your public image, similar to Aries in a way, like social networking, but just really trying to promote yourself in a new way, okay? Think about how you want to be seen by the world. This is a great time for you if you want to be in the spotlight more, if you want more people to notice you. This is a great time to think about manifesting that, especially after the 21st, all right? Think about, you're going to have a lot of luck if you just try to, you know, think of Saturn, what Saturn rules: structure and discipline. If you discipline yourself and you have a structured way of trying to figure out how to put yourself out there more, or how to develop your public image in a creative way, thinking of that Aquarian energy, and in return, Jupiter is right there to back you up. Okay, so some of you are going to be having like a new public image, or you're going to maybe think about like, you know, an alter ego or something like that for yourself, something cool. All right, let's see, what else do we have for Taurus? Got the Ace of Swords that just flipped out. What else do we got for Taurus? High Priestess. Okay. So for you guys over the next 2.5 years, you got the Ace of Swords. So a lot of decluttering, a lot of clarity coming in, guidance. Your mindset is changing, is shifting, and you are going along with it. All right. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to be a huge guide for you, especially if you have Pisces placements. All right. So listening to your inner voice, your inner wisdom, where you're being called to move, where you're being led over the next few years, all right? But you are getting that mental clarity and that shift and reclaiming your personal power. I like that. All right, so now moving on to Gemini. All right, so Gemini, this is hitting, if you're a Gemini sun or rising, it's hitting your 9th house, which is the opposite house of you, which is the Sagittarian house, 9th house. All right, so this is going to be a really good time for y'all as well. Very lucky with, you know, Jupiter energy and Jupiter ruling over Sagittarius in the 9th house. So 9th house represents you guys are going to be really expanding your mind, okay? Your mind is just going to go beyond where you thought it could go. So you're going to be learning a lot of cool things, more that, because, you know, I know Gemini energy does like to learn. You guys, a lot of y'all might like to read and study and stuff like that, and to be a student. Okay, and just, so some of you could have like a teacher coming in, somebody that's like a mentor that's going to help you and guide you and show you like more and how to open up your mind and be more aware, all right, spiritually. And for many of you, these next 2 years are going to be great for you for long distance travel. You're going to meet a lot of cool people. You're going to learn a lot of cool things. If you were trying to manifest more for you, like moving away, far away or something like that, or you want to move, these next 2 years are going to be very lucky for you to be able to do that, especially if you're considering moving far from home. All right. So what else do we have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What we got for Gemini, please? Whoa. I don't know what. All right. So a lot of cards came out, but I'm going to take out these two because I think these were still mixed in with, you could have Aries. If you have Aries placements, it's definitely for you because the same cards just fell out, but I'm going to take these two because we were just talking about traveling. All right, so Chariot card, if you got Cancer placements, and then you got the Two of Wands here. Both of these cards really indicate moving forward, and the Chariot represents travel or transportation. So a lot of y'all, you're going to be finding you're wanting more to move, maybe buy multiple houses or multiple cars if you can afford it, or own more property. Just a lot of growth. All right. A lot of growth and wisdom wise. All right. Spiritual, a lot of new spirituality, spiritual practices, new beliefs, you know, going beyond what you can expect. And just, you know, like the imagery there with the world here. You're really going to feel like you just want to learn everything. Okay. So that's where it's going to be hitting for you guys. All right. Cancer. All right. So if you're a Cancer sun or rising, where this this conjunction is going to be hitting for you, it's in your 8th house. All right. So things are going to get deep. They're going to get deep over these next few years. You can expect an increase of intimacy in all areas. Okay, the 8th house is known as the Scorpionic house. All right, Scorpio rules over the 8th house. And so, you know, probably some more shadow work, but I don't feel like it's going to be in a way that's just so heavy necessarily. I feel like you're really going to understand how you can use your trauma, or how you can use your shadow work and use what you've learned, you know, thus far as a very productive way, or something about your shadow side is going to bring you a lot of growth and expansion and luck. Okay. Maybe you're going to teach a course about how to transmute energy, you know, or teach Reiki, or teach something in regards to your pain. All right. So I think that could be really good for y'all. But like I said, intimacy is going to be increasing. You could find you're getting deeper with people, deeper with the people around you, or you just want more intimacy, or that's something that you're going to crave. You're going to find different ways how to find it. And you could find that some different things happen with your sexuality. All right, maybe you want to explore your sexuality further, or maybe there's something you want to change about your sexuality, but this could be a very sexual, you know, energy over these next few years for you. So you could really be wanting to dive into that, or do some type of sexual healing or sexual work, or, you know, couples work, something like that. All right, or just really transform in a deep way, like you want to just change from the inside out over these next few years, but in a very productive way, in a way that's going to help you long term. Okay, so what we got for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, that was too many cards. Hold on, Spirit. Let's go. I don't know what that was. The Chariot. There's Cancer energy right there, and the Three of Cups. Okay, so this is your card that came out, and the Three of Cups here. So like I said, a lot of more intimate relationships with the Three of Cups, where you're going to want to just connect with people. If you've been kind of in hermit mode, you're not going to really feel like being in hermit mode that much over the next few years. You're going to want more, deeper meaningful connections, and you're going to want to move forward. Some of you are also going to want to travel, like Gemini. Okay. Leo, this is going to be a good time for y'all as well. If you want love, if you're looking for relationships, all right, which most of you, I'm sure you are. Okay, so Leo sun and Leo rising. All right. The conjunction is happening in your 7th house. 7th house is the long-term partnership house, marriage, life partner, all that good stuff. So business partnerships, a lot of you over these next 2 years are going to be meeting people or meeting somebody specific that is going to be with you in the long haul, the long run. Okay, you could meet the one over the next few years. You can meet your life partner, or if you're really wanting to manifest that person that's going to be with you there through thick and thin, all that, this is the time for y'all to do it. Luck is on your side. Okay, putting yourself out there to be found, opening yourself up to people to come in. You're very likely to settle down in these next 2 years, or for some of you, get engaged if you're not, or married. Okay, things going to the next level. All right, a lot of structure. As long as you stay focused and you're like, you know what you want, you get clear on that, and then you put yourself out there to be found, I don't see why it wouldn't happen. All right, with Jupiter on your side there. So a lot of you, like I said, are going to find that special someone. Love is looking good for y'all over these next 2 years. What else we got for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We got the Hangman. Oh, hold on. What else do we have for Leo? You also have the Three of Cups that just flipped out. This Chariot won't leave us alone. You got the Sun card. Here's you making an appearance at the top, though. All right, so you got the Pisces energy here coming through with the Hangman. So a lot of you, you're just meant to just kind of surrender, all right? Chill out for right now and just let things flow. Enjoy your friendships. Enjoy the people that you have right now, because things are going to get serious over the next 2 years when it comes to relationships and love. And so that is going to be hard work. It's going to take, discipline. You're going to have to be serious and know exactly what you want, because, when it comes time to do what you got to do, you got to know that you're going to be able to handle it. Okay. So moving on, Virgo, it's hitting your 6th house. All right. Our 6th house, Virgo, sun and rising. The 6th house is where Virgo naturally thrives. Okay. The 6th house is ruled by Virgo. So 6th house represents you're going to really be on your ish when it comes to your health and your body and your daily routines. I know I have. Really this whole year, though, I've been just really adamant about my health and really, working out. And I work out so much now and really strongly about that. So a lot of you other Virgos out there could be on the same wave coming up these next few years. If you're like, I just can't deal with how I'm eating anymore, I need to make some changes. These changes are going to stick. Okay. So that's what Saturn does. It's like, it's slow progress, but it's progress that is stable. It's strong. It's sturdy. So whatever changes you make to your routines, to your work, it's going to stick as long as you're consistent. Okay. So you're going to have improvements, and Virgo also rules over work. So new job opportunities are going to come up, like things that you can do and just, different ways to make money. You're going to have multiple streams of income. All right. Claiming that over all of us Virgos, multiple streams of income, that are going to just naturally flow into your daily routine. Okay. Things that you don't really have to think about. It's just like, oh yeah, I got to do this, got to do that. We're good at multitasking for the most part. So a lot of better healthy habits, really wanting to dive into your health, wanting to take care of your body, wanting to, work out, whatever, and, better routines that work for you. All right. And that are going to stick. And whatever you want to just add to your routine or take out, you can do that and you'll feel really good and it will stay. Oh, whoa. All right. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Ace of Cups. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus over the next 2 years. The Lovers. Okay, we got love coming in, Virgos. That's really love-esque, okay? So, I do the tarot, that's the intuitive portion of it. I don't know what you're talking about, but apparently we got love coming in here. Ace of Cups and the Lovers card. Faded connections here. I think this is coming from you loving yourself. All right, Virgos. Ace of Cups, the more love you give to your body, your temple, yourself, the way people see you carrying, that you're naturally just going to attract. Okay, could be a Gemini here that you have coming in. All right, but natural, just by you loving yourself, you are going to meet your match, meet your equal. I hope so. All right, so next, moving on to Libra. Libra, so you and Leo, definite new love coming in, new opportunities for love and things like that. So it's hitting your 5th house, which is the Leo house. So you could meet a Leo over the next 2 years. 5th house is all about your playfulness. It's about romance. It's about, it can be about sex. It's your inner child. So Libras, you also could possibly get pregnant, all right, over the next few years. So if you're not trying to get pregnant, I want to say you and, who's that, Scorpio. You and Scorpio are most likely probably to get pregnant over the next few years. So if you're not trying to have kids, you really be careful of these next 2 years. But if you are trying to manifest having a family and you are trying to manifest children, you should really focus on doing that, because you can get lucky despite what anybody has told you over the next 2 years. So keep that in mind. So you're going to have a lot of new fun experiences, Libra. And this is where that energy was coming from. Okay, so this is, I did the Libra reading yesterday, and I was talking about how y'all are going to have like a lot of fun experiences and, you know, new things coming in, but y'all are going to be overthinking it so much. You're going to be like, oh my God, what if this happens, and what if it doesn't work out? But this energy is really pushing y'all over the next 2 years to really loosen up. Okay, if you take love seriously, and it's very hard for you to just date, or it's really hard for you to not think about the worst possible outcomes, stuff like that, like I was saying yesterday, this is going to really help you to just enjoy things as they come up. All right. Like I said, more creative experiences. You're going to feel more creative over this time frame, y'all. I want to cry because I was halfway through a live. It was a private live, and I was doing this video for y'all, and it was going so good. And YouTube, the app just closed. Like, and the live just did. I realized why it stopped right there the first time. It's because I didn't have any space on my phone. Great. Anyway, so we're moving on to, did I pull the cards? Oh, I didn't pull the cards for Libra. Hold on. Oh. Or did I pull the cards for Leo? Did I pull the cards for Leo? I don't think I pulled the cards for anybody. I don't remember. I think I stopped pulling cards after, oh no, I pulled for Virgo. I don't remember if I pulled for Leo. But anyway, for Leo, last time y'all had the not the high priestess, y'all had the hangman and the 3 of cups. So just needing to surrender and enjoy your friendships. And for Libra, I didn't pull any cards yet. Let's see. Got the Ace of Wands and the 5 of Cups. Okay, so like I said, this is the same energy you had in your reading. The Ace of Wands, needing to just enjoy experiences as they come, as they show up. And the 5 of Cups, not just focusing so much on the disappointments or where things could end up, or the disappointments of things that happened in the past. Okay, you have something new, just enjoy it as much as you can. That's the energy there. So now, Scorpio, sun and rising, it's moving into your 4th house for the great conjunction. All right. So for many of us, I'm Scorpio rising, we are going to be literally moving, because 4th house rules over the roots in your home life. So you can find that you leave home, you go somewhere else, or you create a new type of home for yourself, a new type of environment. You want to branch out. You want to have some type of other environment or location, or there's going to be some type of changes to your home life. Okay, maybe you build a house, maybe you finish something at home, a home project. It could be changes to your family, or just really trying to create a more stable environment for yourself. Okay, Scorpio. So that's the energy there. And like I said, that can even look like pregnancy in addition to the home life over the next few years. All right, what else we got for Scorpio? Oh yeah, here we are. So 6 of Swords. This 6 of Swords represents travel and changing locations. So a lot of you are having some anxiety. Maybe you're just feeling very anxious about where you currently are in life, and you just want a change of scenery. You want something new, want something fresh, or maybe you're just scared about it. But a lot of you are going to be moving, all right? Something is changing in regards to your home, or something that you want more stability for yourself. Home way, like internally, or some of you are also going to be possibly connecting more with your ancestors. So that's a cool one. So now moving on to Sagittarius, sun and rising. So it's hitting the 3rd house. So it was switched for Gemini. It's hitting the Sagittarian house, for Sagittarius hitting the Gemini house. So a lot of friendships, a lot of movement, action going on. 3rd house represents communication and the mind and thinking and things like that, and networking. So a lot of you are going to be networking like crazy, all right? Just finding all kinds of people to chat with and communicate with, and, you know, it's just like in your local area. You're not necessarily all going to be just going all over the world, unless you have a Sag rising or you got Sag placements maybe. But a lot of learning, a lot of networking, and a lot of short distance travel, you know, bouncing around from different groups and learning different things about different people in your community. Okay, so you can expect more friendships. You, Aries and Gemini, mainly the ones who are going to be having those new friendships coming in, and a lot of action with other people, a lot of communicating. Let's see. Got the Devil card, Capricorn, and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, it's an interesting combination here. All right, so for some of you over the next 2 years, you might have to pay attention to your relationship with money. If you have a toxic relationship with money, or bad associations around money, maybe very self-limiting beliefs also about growing, or, you know, if you have any abandonment wounds that kind of keep you restricted and keep you from talking to other people and networking out of there, I think a lot of you are going to be facing these demons over the next few years and breaking away from those things that make you feel like you can't connect with other people. All right. So that's that energy there. Now, Capricorn, like I said, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, this is going to be a really good time for us in regards to money. So Capricorn is hitting your 2nd house. 2nd house is the Taurian house. 2nd house rules over money, our resources. One thing I wanted to add, because I forgot to say this for Cancer, is 8th house also rules over other people's resources. So you could find that people are paying you back, or a lot of people are helping you. Just saying, I don't know. I just wanted to throw that back out there. But yeah, so 2nd house. A lot of you guys are going to be finding that things are becoming a lot more organized when it comes to your finances and your money. You feel like you're in a place where you have the resources that you need. All right. Also, other of you are going to have more self-respect and self-esteem, and self-worth is going to be increasing. So the 2nd house also rules over self-worth. So a lot of you are going to feel you know, more appreciative for what you have and for who you are as a person. And you're also going to be taking more practical approaches to your money. Like I said, more structured approaches, but money is going to improve. You are going to feel a lot more stable financially. All right. So Capricorn, you can look forward to that sun and rising. Okay. I think that was, I really feel like these messages, because you get, this is the Devil card right here, that's Capricorn. I feel like that was more so for Capricorn than for Sagittarius. Knight of Pentacles came out for you. And the 9 of Pentacles, Knight and 9. Like I said, you're going to be feeling very independent, Capricorn. 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. You're going to be taking a reliable approach. You want to be more reliant, okay, on yourself. So now Aquarius. So this is hitting you directly because it's in Aquarius, the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction. It's in your 1st house, all right? So a lot of changes around identity and who you are at your core. Like you and Taurus are going to be the main ones that probably want to have some type of new social media image, or, you know, undergo a complete transformation, like get like liposuction or something, like, you know, very drastic change. Okay. It's going to affect you the most. This energy is going to really affect you over the next few years. just a lot, like a major ego death. But it could be in a beautiful way. I don't think it's going to be anything necessarily scary unless you just fight with yourself about changes. But literally, y'all are the embodiment of new year, new me. Y'all are going to be like cold, brand new people, whether that's just internally or out here. You're going to feel new or change your identity, something physical about you, something about your physical appearance or the way you carry yourself or the way you look at life is going to really change over the next few years. Okay, so that's that for Aquarius. Anything else for Aquarius? Eight of Pentacles. Okay, the Devil reverse tried to come out, but I wasn't ready. Okay, so we got the Star card, which is you, but it's in reverse. So for some of you, you're kind of, I guess, not feeling yourself, if that makes sense. Like you're not, you know, so much into your own energy as you used to be. And so you're losing faith and you're like, I need to change something. I need to change something about me. And you're really getting focused on it the next few years. You're going to be really focusing on those things that you need to change or work on and really putting that work into yourself. All right. So last but not least, we have Pisces. Pisces, sun and rising. So it's hitting the 12th house. So y'all are going to be in like full blown Piscean mode where you're just really into your subconscious mind. You might feel a lot more detached, honestly, for the next few years. Kind of like floating light, but you're going to really need to recharge and get into that hermit mode. So Pisces, y'all are going to really feel like you want to be in hermit mode over the next few years. Just saying, y'all are going to be the ones that kind of want to isolate. You need more time to yourself. You feel like you're taking on a lot of other people's energies. And so, but the cool thing about that is in being in hermit mode and being in meditation, you're going to really be in a state of enlightenment. You're going to be more into your spirituality. You're going to have heightened intuition over the next few years as well. But this is going to be a time for y'all where you're really going to just be surrendering. Okay. And, you know, if you don't feel like doing something or you just don't have the energy, you're going to just need to surrender to that because you're going through a very, very spiritual awakening time period. All right. Seven of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. So this is a really good time to practice your solitude and your independence and your boundaries. Boundaries are going to be very important. You are going to find that people are trying to cross those more over the next few years. Seven of Wands and Nine of Pentacles. You're in independence here, just like Capricorn had just now. But yeah, so Pisces, practice those boundaries. You know, if you feel like you're taking on too much, be like, I can't handle it. I can't do it. You don't have to give an explanation. Just leave it there. All right. So that is where the Great Conjunction is going to be affecting all of the signs. I am sorry that I didn't have... The first video was so good. I had so much energy. I was ready. But I still wanted to do this for y'all. And I'm sorry that I wasn't as lively as I wanted to be. But y'all gotta know how frustrating that was. All right. So anyway, I love you guys. And I hope you still enjoyed this reading. If this reading, you know, resonate for you, let me know. You can probably come back to this video over the next 2 years and be like, okay, yeah, it resonates. But yeah, love you guys. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.